You hear about AI, you think about AI, you're still wondering, why should I bring AI into my business? I don't trust machine or I don't trust things that I don't know. Where should I begin? You are still hesitant. Well, my friend, the time is already past, right? You shouldn't be hesitant anymore. And I'm here to help you just understand why right now is the best time to invest in AI. First of all, I'm Stéphane, right? I coach people in AI literacy and prompt engineering. And also, I'm a speaker. So, if you want me to come and speak to your company about AI and why you should implement it and why you should not fear it, but instead you should use it as any other tool to be able to leverage in your business, please, you know where I am. You landed here for a reason, right? So just go ahead, comment, subscribe, and leave a message, and I will reach out to you. So, that being said, let's go. AI, what is it? A lot of people just say AI is artificial intelligence, but they don't really understand this aspect of what it actually does, right? You remember back in the day where we created computer, for example. A lot of people, especially accountants, a lot of people that used to do things and math by hand thought it was going to come and take their jobs, right? So guess what? They were wrong because what did they not understand is that human as a species, we have always created tools to be able to make our life better, right? We have always, even when you think way back in the Industrial Revolution, like farming, what did farmer want to do? They wanted to cover more ground, they wanted to plant the seed faster, and they wanted to harvest faster. And the most important thing that they wanted to do was to save time. Because 100 years, trust me, is not a lot, right? 100 years is not a lot. So you want to save as much time as possible so you can spend it with your family member, with your kids, or I don't know, spend your time elsewhere and delegate or automate things to machine that machine can do. And what did they do? They created tools. The Industrial Revolution came and showed us just that, right? We created a tool to be able to make, instead of one car that was taking us like 1 day or 2 days, now we created machine that can make us 2,000 cars in a day. Does that mean that we remove the human aspect? No, because you still need human to be able to manage those machines, right? Because a machine is just a machine. It's just a computer that has been given an instruction, right? That is exactly how you should look at AI. AI is not here to take your job. AI is here to make your life better. The sooner you come to grasp that, and the better it will be for your business. Then you will just start, instead of fearing AI, you should start wondering this. How can I take AI and implement it in my business so I can have more money, I can save more time, I can save time, especially on things that are repetitive, that I could automate it to a machine. Like, for example, think back again in a day. Sorry if I keep going back in a day. I'm trying to get you to understand what AI can do for you, right? So think back in a day where, for example, an accountant was scared of a computer, and you have another accountant that was like, ooh, this is a new tool for me that I can leverage to be able to get client faster and get to my and crunch my number faster. Who will you go to? The one that is still using a pen and writing the numbers and things like that. How many days, hours, weeks, maybe a month do you think would take him to go through an entire business audit, right? Because he has to go line by line, line by line. Now, guess what? The person that is using a computer is going to get to that result 10 times faster. And that is why AI is important. Right now, do you know you can use tools like ChatGPT, you can use a different tool to be able to get customer faster, answer them without you being involved. I'm talking about the other you, which is the supercomputer. We call it an AI agent, right? They will answer the phone call exactly like if it was you. Book the appointment on your own calendar without you even knowing, because you already gave it a series of instructions. Like, I work from this time to this time. It will replace client that have canceled on your appointment and put and fill that spot automatically without you having to do it, right? It would just do it automatically. So even when a client drop out, you wouldn't know, because a new client is going to come and it will gather their information so that when you get in front of the client, you already know what they want, right? How better would that be for your business? You need to think about it. AI is not here to take people's jobs. AI is just here to kind of help us leverage, right? I love the speech of Myron Golden where he said that if I'm asking you to race with me, you run and I take a bike, who is going to get there faster? Of course, I'm going to get there faster because I have a bike, right? So I'm using leverage. Same thing with AI. AI is going to help you leverage. You have competition. If they are using AI and you are not, you will be stuck in the back. So this right here, right now, is the best time for you to invest in AI. And for that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about the three different level of AI that we have, right? The first AI, a company is pretty well known for it, right? It's called chat. That is the first level of AI, just chatting, right? And that's why you have a company called Chat GPT because it's about talking, it's about chatting, right? The second level of AI is what we call workflow, right? Things that like you have website like Zapier that can automatic things for you. It's all about the process, right? I want you to do this at this specific time, right? And it will just keep doing what you ask it to do automatically. We call that a workflow, right? And there are multiple company out there that are known for it. And the best thing is this. There's an there's a website or an application called N8N. N8N that can help you create your own workflow without coding, right? We can talk about it more when you sign up for my course or when you sign up to have me teach you how to do that. That is exactly what I do. I teach people how to leverage some of those tools like that to be able to automate their business so that they don't have to be involved themselves. They can focus on better things. They can focus on revenue. They can focus on things that require more the human aspect, the human input, right? So that is the second level, the workflow, right? And on that workflow, we have tools like Zapier or N8 if you want to create a workflow. Now, the most powerful is what we call an AI agent. What is an AI agent? An AI agent is just a fancy way of saying a supercomputer. A supercomputer that can be you without you being involved, right? That's pretty much, imagine I'm calling you XYZ business or a dentist or a restaurant. Guess what? You can actually use your own voice through an application called 11 Lab, like that's an AI 11 Lab. You can actually clone your own voice, put it in a system where it will talk like you using your voice, act as you, but the only difference in unlike the workflow, this AI agent thinks, right? Obviously, you have to leverage to some application like the GPT and things like that, but it thinks for you, right? Without you being involved. How great is that? I don't think you understand how AI is going to change the game, man, and it's already changing the game. And if you are hesitant, please go ahead and reach out and we can chop it up and, talk. And maybe if you need more AI literacy, I can help you with some tools that are going to help you, right? A lot of people are just hesitant because they don't understand. Just like anything that is new to human, when, things come along, people are hesitant. It's normal as human. But if you hesitate for too long, guess what? People are going to come take it and run with it. Remember how many of us miss out on Bitcoin? Right? We miss out on Bitcoin because we didn't understand it back in the day. Now that you understand what is Bitcoin, you can even tell your friend, oh, it's a cryptocurrency and things like that. Guess what? The time for you to understand now, a lot of people who invested back in the day, they already made their money maybe 10 times, right? Because I remember when I was in college, there's a teammate of mine that came and said, hey, you need to put at least $100. What was $100 to me? Nothing. But I was like, I'm hesitant, man. I don't know what is a virtual money and I don't know what is crypto. Guess what? He turned out to be right. Because right now, one Bitcoin is a whole lot of money, over 100,000, maybe 120, I believe, something like that. So, my friend, if you are still hesitant about AI, don't fear it. I always tell people this. Don't fear AI, leverage AI. If there's anything you can remember from this video that I just made, don't fear AI, leverage AI. And that being said, please feel free to go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and obviously reach out if you need anything. If you need any tool out there that can help you automate your business, we can go ahead and talk because I coach businesses, I coach people on AI literacy, on AI prompt engineering. And please don't forget to watch my next video on how to create a good prompt or a great prompt, right? Because AI is just a machine. You have to know how to give it instruction to be able to get what you want, right? right? That being said, God bless. Peace, man.